can you introduce yourself?
I'm Ethan McDowell. I'm playing Jack Kimmer in Space Command. Great Solar War.
Can you tell us about your character?
Yeah, so my character is from the very beginning of Space Command. He was a young captain coming into his own, and now we're shooting, I guess it would be 20 years after that, meaning story-wise. So now I'm a fleet commander, I'm moving up the ranks, and I'm trying to make a peaceful, I guess, introduction to other facets. I don't know, without spoiling stuff.
Yeah. have you done some cool stunts already?
Stunts-wise, yeah. Through it all, we've fought robots and aliens, and had our ships blasted out of the sky. So yeah, pretty good stuff going on.
Yeah. And how did you? I heard you got into this in an interesting way. How did that come about?
Yeah, so there was a worldwide talent search that the creators of Space Command, Mark and Elaine Zickery, said, hey, we think anybody in the world should have an opportunity to play two roles. So there was a Cadet Bradbury role and then a Captain Matt Kimmer role. And yeah, it was just kind of doing the actor thing. You make an audition tape, you send it in, try to forget about it, cross your fingers, hope for the best, and then they looked at me and they shook my hand. They said, well, you're not going to be Matt Kimmer, but you're going to be Jack Kimmer. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what that means, but welcome aboard. And then we're off to the races. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How did you get into acting?
Just loving movies. And I grew up just watching probably way too many movies, so I thought if there's ever anything and like an opportunity to do that, I should give it a go. And I grew up in Wyoming, so there was not a lot of, I guess, movie, I don't know, like the film industry just didn't exist there. But I moved to California and just thought, well, if I'm going to go for it, then go for it. So, yeah, just a movie lover.
Yeah, what are some of your favorite movies?
Oh, I like a good drama. I like a good comedy. I don't know, like Martin Scorsese stuff, Spielberg stuff, Indiana Jones, Predator, Goodfellas, Braveheart, Casablanca. I don't know, across the board, man. I try to soak it all up, anything that I can.
Nice. So you've been to Comic-Con before, right?
Yeah.
What are those experiences been like? Yeah.
Well, so my first time ever being in Comic-Con was right after I had booked this role. When they shook my hand and said, hey, you got the job, they said, by the way, would you be available to go to San Diego Comic-Con this weekend? I'm like, yeah, sure can. So for me, it was kind of that fish out of water experience of like, I can't believe I'm here, first of all. And I couldn't believe to be able to do a panel and have people who love sci-fi come in and start just, being a part of what we're doing, telling these stories. And it was the most immersive amount of people that are all like-minded and having fun, and they're just there to enjoy what they love. Yeah. So that, I guess if that makes sense, yeah, it's the true Comic-Con experience, man. People there just having fun.
Nice. Did you get to have any kind of fan interactions there?
Oh, I was geeking out the whole time. I remember seeing Lou Ferrigno, and I'm like, that's the Incredible Hulk right there. And then it just happens all weekend long. You keep seeing your favorite actors, directors, and writers, and it's, I think the accessibility to meet people and people you grew up watching on TV or even comics that you love, they're right there. You go up and you shake their hand and say, hi. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. And so you were in The Walking Dead, is that?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Yeah, that's another kind of pinch me moment, man. It's where you grow up again watching a show, and then I'm in season 11, so all those years, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you're gonna be here with Daryl and Lauren Cohen, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They're all right there, man. And you get to actually be a part of the Walking Dead universe. It's still, I think about it, I'm like, wow, it's pretty neat. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what's next for you?
Next is just kind of keeping the ball rolling, man. I have a feature film, an indie film that's out. I'm the lead in. It's a drama, just about a guy that has he's trying to keep this house together, and then this stranger moves into his old house, and all of a sudden people start missing in the town, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. So it's like a dramatic thriller, if you will. But that's coming out. That's in film festivals now. I got.
What is that called?
It's called Love Dogs. Yeah, Love Dogs. Wes Eldridge is the director, man. It's his first feature film, so it's neat to be able to. We filmed it out in Virginia, so we spent a couple weeks out in Virginia just making movie magic. It's great.
Yeah, nice. I also write for Film Threat. We do independent movie reviews, so maybe we'll review that on there.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Love Dogs. So I'm not sure when it's out to the masses, but yeah, I'll send it your way, man. Say,
all right. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to tell friends of Comic Con?
I love being in like company, man. We all get together, and yeah, I think Comic Con brings not only the fans and I guess every aspect of our childhood, our favorite shows, our favorite stories, all into one place, so we get to just enjoy it, man. So I would just say it's good to be a part of the family.
Thank you, Ethan.
Yeah, thanks, man.